welcome back, all you bike addicts. It's nice and early in the morning. It was drizzly on the way down here. Hopefully it'll be okay. It is only just 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm testing out Schwalbe Hurricanes. They do feel pretty decent on the road. I've strapped my camera up a bit tighter today. Hopefully there won't be much wobble. The ground's going to be damp. Coming through. Cheers. So these are more like an urban tyre really than a gravel tyre. But they have got the same design. And like you've seen in the previous video, I have got these in a bigger size. So, actually feel pretty good. They're rolling pretty nicely. It's like it's a little bit damp today. Because it has rained all week. I looked out this morning, it's in clouds. I thought, well, it doesn't look like it's raining. So let's have a wander out. It's a bit of a muggy day today though. So we've got fishermen here. Oh, to be honest, I'm actually feeling okay. Oh. Right, just stay there. I'm coming past you. Let's have a look at them. Yes, they have got the luminous stripe all the way around them. I don't really like that because they are really an urban tyre, but they've got very similar tread patterns to a lot of gravel tyres. So drink and carry on. Let's carry on. The eagles are acting force. They're after something. Just pack it up, make sure I've got the keys. Oh, right into the nettles. Yes, there's going to be a lot of nettles today. That's why I put my long sleeves on again. So with that tightly packed tread, you're not going to get a build-up of clumpy like soil or mud. But these actually feel pretty good on here. I hope the camera's not bouncing around everywhere. And I hope I've not got like noises in the background. And to my videos, previous ones obviously, I could hear as though I was speaking in the background and it's all muffled and mumbled. Not quite sure what was going on there. Gotta say, that's dried out a bit here after all that rain we had. Stop here a sec. I'm not sure I can hear that clicking. Just going to have a look. Yeah, I thought I heard something, but I'm not sure. It might just be me getting paranoid. I said it's going to be overgrown here. This never gets trimmed down. Just making sure I've got my door keys. Oh, I can see it pretty overgrown here. I just thought it was going to be. Oh, we've got a couple of geese there. Oh, not too good on this stuff. Even though we have got them pretty pronounced side knolls, I still think you need that little bit of a grip. See, the great on here, the great on the road bits, and going up this way they're really good. I've got the wind blowing against me, but we'll see. See how we do. It's pretty bumpy down here. Oh. I'll say that's not too bad. One thing about it in the XCs. Rolling wise, not as good as the comps. I'll say better than bloody most of them. This gravel not so great. I've got my features today. As that wind's getting up a bit. Sort of like on this bit here. Not too bad. Not too bad under heavy braking either, which I'm surprised at, seeing as it's basically a flat centre. Rolling test, let's just hope there's nobody down here. I don't think I'm in the right gear either, so it doesn't matter. In the wrong gear then. So, we'll try. Morning. Oh, we're still going. Slowing down a bit now, mate, but oh, I've got to say, that's not too bad. I think these are going to get an 8 for rolling. Grip. On it. Grip. I give them a 7. Not a fantastically grippy tyre, but on this stuff, what I'm on now, like hard pack. They are pretty decent. They're rolling pretty nicely as well. Random bird, where are you going? In my face. A mosquito. At least one thing, I haven't had to wipe the camera today. I've got to say, it's been a pretty decent ride. Not been chased by dogs today, thankfully. There's a little spider on my face. Oh, like I said, I'll give them an 8 for rolling, because they are pretty decent. I just feel like I was lagging a little bit. But the further I went on, the better. So, like I say, they're not too bad a tyre. You're going to use these on like the roads and hard packed dirt track, yeah, definitely. But then you've got the comps, which are even better. So would you pay that extra for the comp, or would you get these on a fairly decent budget? I'll check how much I paid from again, but it wasn't an awful lot. So anyway guys, let's get home and let's have a proper chat. So bike addicts, we're back now, and gotta say, ride was pretty decent. I did enjoy it. Tyres, they did roll very well. Like I say, I'm going to give them an 8 for rolling. Probably, like I say, I'm doing the same tyre pressure in all of them, so obviously there's going to be a few discrepancies in performance because some have got harder sidewalls than the others. And 2, I am using inner tubes in them because I don't want to keep on changing the sealants and making a blooming mess and everything else and what have you, and then tidying up after it all and it's sloshing all over the place. That's why I'm using the tubes. Obviously, if I'm keeping to one tyre, I probably will use tubeless, but for the test I am using the inner tubes. And like I say, 36 in the front, 38 in the back. Now these probably need a lot more. Probably leave the front as is, but the back probably at least 45 if you want it to really roll nicely. The grip wise, it wasn't fantastic on the grip, but like I said in the video, it reminds me, it's very, very similar to this one. This is the G1 comp, and it's almost exactly the same, except for it's got a bit of a ribbed in the middle and the knobbles are a little bit bigger, and then these aren't quite as pronounced as on them ones. Actually, probably better showing you side by side. Give me a second. So if we look at these side by side, they are pretty similar. Now I would say if this tyre had them knobbles on, this would be an unbelievable tyre. Even though this didn't grip as well as this one, it was still pretty, it was still pretty good. But like I say, if you look at the tread pattern on that and look at the tread pattern on that, they are fairly similar. Saying that they're all blooming fairly similar though, aren't they? Because it's supposed to be filled with gravel. But anyway, like I say, got a nice smooth centre, very small knobbles on the outsides, and then on the shoulders you got them really like pronounced knobbles, which I think are brilliant compared to them ones. Like I say, if they were on there, this would be probably the ultimate tyre. So anyway, let's get back. Like I say, they are pretty similar. Well, they are both Schwalbe tyres, so they are all, they're all pretty good actually, I've got to admit. So, like I say, I'm going to give them 8 for rolling, 7 for grip, because they weren't too bad. They were, when I'm going past the pub and the hotel and the ride straight up to the top end, to the other bridge, that track, these tyres were absolutely ideal for stuff like that. They're absolutely great on. Like I say, that's probably why the G1 comps just performed brilliantly on it. So next up, I know I said I wasn't going to do any more tyres, but I am doing more tyres, because what I'm doing now, this is a very popular tyre and I had to get it to do the review. So what I bought is Maxxis Rambler. As before, 700C by 40. So get them all the same. So check out the tread pattern on that. So next week, or when I can, we'll get out with these and we'll see how good these are. I'm hoping they're as good as what people say they are, because people said the G1 RSs were absolutely brilliant, the ultimate tyre, and to be honest I thought they were crap. They were nowhere near as good as what people were saying. So I'm going to test them out and see what these are going to be like. So like I say, and then for my I'm saying final set, I don't know if you can see that, I bought them Kenda for their Flints or something, like Flint Ridge or something like that. So I've gone and bought them. So they should arrive this week and I'll test them after I've done the Rambler, and they maybe, I'm hoping, so unless I see something else, will be the last set I'll have done. So that'll be 18 sets of tyres. So I've spent a lot of money on doing this review, so I hope you appreciate it. It's like you've got a heck of a lot to choose from, and I will do a big final review, all the tyres side by side like I did with my XC1, and I say we'll run through each set. I'll tell you how good it is and everything else, rolling, grip, what it's best for, what type of terrain it's best for as well, and hopefully it'll give you a really good insight on what could be. I'm not saying it is going to be good for use, because you can never say anything like that, because everybody's different and everybody's different, you've got different riding styles and stuff. So I'll give you my opinion of what I think is best, and then what I'll do, I'll put on the tyres, the winners, on the new rims I've got, and put them on the bike, and then you can see. So anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to bore you too much, because I know attention span of a lot of people's only 7 minutes 51 seconds according to my analytics. So they don't even watch the full video. They don't see the end where I do like a bit of a review on how I think about them. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Keep watching, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all soon.